You've heard it before. I've spoken many times that no one is coming to save you. That is a job for you. But what does that really mean? What does that mean for you? When I think about it, it helps me to understand that everything that I needed, I came to earth with. Everything I needed to thrive in this world, I already came to earth with it. It's already in me. But I have to tap into it. I have to tap into my superior mind. I have to tap into a higher way of thinking to tap into these gifts and these things that will help me live a life that is thriving. I have to know who I am. And one of the gifts of knowing who you are is the confidence to assert yourself in situations that will give you the desires of your heart. And I'm not talking about asserting yourself out of your own selfish desires or out of alignment with God, right? Because on this journey to tap into your gifts and tap into the knowledge of self, it's all about aligning yourself with this higher version of yourself, with the God that is inside of you. It's about that type of alignment. So you just not out here willy-nilly asserting yourself. You are asserting yourself in alignment with the God in you. I think about the story. I'm the biblical mystic, so I do what I do. I think about the story of Ruth. Ruth asserted herself. Her and her mother-in-law, they needed a man. And Ruth took her gifts and asserted herself in that situation. Whatever that gift was that Ruth has, when she asserted herself in that situation, that man got up and said, "What do I need to do to make you my wife? Who do I need to talk to?" Tamar. Tamar following the laws of the land, and the men did not follow the laws of the land. And Tamar said, "No, y'all gonna give me my baby, and you're gonna give me my baby from this bloodline." And she asserted herself. She went and dressed up as a prostitute, and she got Judah's seed. And when Judah was ready to burn her at the stake for being quote unquote a whore, he realized, man, this woman more righteous than I am. I watched an interview not too long ago where Eva Marcel and Takara Williams, I believe, from America's Top Model were telling their stories on how they got on America's Next Top Model. And they got on America's Next Top Model by asserting themselves in that situation. They didn't go through all the protocol. They got wind that it was an opportunity, and they showed up. And when they showed up with whatever they were supposed to have. One of them didn't even have what they were supposed to have. She said, "Hey, I was told to come here today." And here we are 20 years later. And both of them are still very active and moving in their gifts and their call. And I know we've been given this, we've been given this version of God that, oh God, no, I wouldn't do anything like that. I'm going to let the Most High work these situations out, and I'm going to let God do it. Nobody is coming to save you. Stop sitting around waiting on stuff to happen by osmosis and become the force in your life. I told you, God and His entire kingdom is behind you. Long as you are in alignment with God, and God is the force that's pushing you, you can't do nothing but win. You can't do nothing but win, but you can't sit around and wait for the opportunity. Sometimes you got to create the opportunity. Sometimes you don't have an invitation. You got to show up without an invite. When your spirit tells you to move, you got to learn to move. You can't keep waiting on no 20-page detailed report from spirit. If spirit says move, learn to move, learn to be in alignment with it. God has made you the force in your life.